It's common sense that people have so much trash and garbage. They know that something has to be done with it. The average person has not thought about what the alternatives are.
Like I say, if you had the money to move, I imagine everybody would move, but there's still a few of us left that can't go nowhere. I lived here all my life, like I say, 67 years. Never went anywhere out of the neighborhood. Raised 4 kids here. The wife and I are still here because just can't afford to go anywhere else. The incinerator plant itself doesn't bother me. I mean, they got to have some place to put this garbage, and to incinerate it is good, instead of burying it in landfills. I mean, how many landfills can you make, It's just the odor in the summertime, and can't have a barbecue out in your backyard because you never know when it's going to smell that bad. You have a bunch of people come over, and you ain't got no place to put them, It's just life in the city, I guess. Just grin and bear it. That's about it.
Less than 3 miles from downtown Detroit lies the nation's largest trash-to-energy incinerator, a facility capable of burning up to 4,000 tons of trash per day.
The industry likes to refer to their facilities as waste-to-energy facilities, but it's still an incinerator because you're burning trash. It's just that they've added on this power plant.
We don't use the word incinerator because that's not what we do. We're a combustor. We're a controlled combustor. We supply steam to over 200 businesses downtown, and we make enough power to supply over 60,000 homes.
For nearly 20 years, the facility is operated around the clock, governed by contracts that are set to expire within the coming weeks and months. There is mounting pressure on the Greater Detroit Resource Recovery Authority, also known as GIDRA, to seek alternatives, and a growing debate has erupted within the community.
The city, by agreement, is committed to continue to provide trash to the incinerator through 2021. You have to understand the contract.
Do you agree that this is true?
What's that?
Trash is one of the biggest resources of our future.
Of course it is. But remember, that facility also creates energy.
Those who are campaigning for a new solid waste model argue that the incinerator has been a huge financial burden, that it pollutes the environment and is a health hazard, and that recycling must be the direction of the future.
It is a huge burden to continue to have this contribution to the poor air quality in the city of Detroit.
There's a lot of people that would be willing to say that we actually clean the air in some respects because we take surrounding air and we heat it up to 2,000 degrees, which actually drives off a lot of pollutants.
What we really need to do is we need to rethink major philosophical change in what our solid waste means.
Everybody is seeking to get out of incineration. And the notion that we can't afford to do recycling curbside, we can't afford to go green, that's hogwash.
By June 1st, GIDRA, under oversight from Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick's office, must make a decision to continue with incineration or move to a system of landfills. Their position on the incinerator is that it operates well within mandated emission limits, and that its energy-producing capabilities would be lost if landfills were adopted as part of a new business model. Kathy Square, Chief Operating Officer for Detroit, says, quote, "We are probably going to take every second until the deadline to decide which way it will go."
We're talking about days to change and transform this for the next generation.